Secondhand smoke affects everyone's health. It's not just irritating. It can cause heart disease and even death. Speak up about secondhand smoke. Your health and the health of your family depend on it.
We all know secondhand smoking, it's very serious. It can cause devastating health problems, but there's even more.
Yeah, there's more. You know, there's 2 new studies from the American Academy of Pediatrics showing how secondhand smoke can affect kids. Now, for a long time, we've known that it can affect them physically. You know, asthma, allergies, respiratory illnesses, things like that. But one of the new studies showed that a child that lives in a home with secondhand smoke is 50% more likely to have 2 or more neurobehavioral problems like ADD, learning disorders, things like that. So
50%?
Yeah, 50% higher risk of developing those. I mean,
and that's all secondhand smoke.
Right, and then you have a whole nother slew of problems trying to deal with that, just from the smoke. Now, the second study is kind of interesting. It showed that if a child is, when they're first exposed to smoke, if they have a negative reaction to it and say, oh, that's gross, it smells terrible, they're 78% less likely to start smoking.
So how would you go about
a little aversion program?
Yeah. A little aversion therapy kind of thing. So, you know, maybe a good idea is to find, you know, don't start smoking for that, but if you know somebody that does, go over to the house while they're smoking and have the child smell it and go, oh, so
what
they
would
can
be
go,
a good
ugh.
age for something like that?
You know, 5, 6, somewhere in there when they start to be impressionable and.
Well, secondhand smoke, it can kill.